Well, for the longest time, when you talked about the Clinton Foundation and their links to the Hillary Clinton State Department, there's been a lot of innuendo. There's been a lot of things out there, but nothing to tie those two together. Man, last week made it a different story, and this weekend really blew this story up. Rudy Giuliani's still with us. Mr. Mayor, you spent a lot of time in litigating things like this. The Clinton Foundation and what they did, how they linked with the State Department. What's there?
Let me give you a good, solid example of the quid pro quo. UBS has a big dispute with the IRS over the names of Swiss bank accounts. The IRS wants something like 15,000, 20,000 names. Been going on for a couple of years. UBS first makes a $60,000 contribution to the Clinton Foundation. She flies to Geneva, and she intervenes, which the IRS people say is very unusual, and says, basically, go easy on UBS. UBS only has to give up 4,000 names. They then get a $600,000 contribution, a $1.2 million speaking fee for Bill Clinton, and a $30 million loan from UBS. As a prosecutor, I got a bribery case. I can give you another very good one, even more dangerous. Uranium to Russia.
Yeah.
The people who benefited from that weren't just the Russians. They were three of Bill Clinton's friends who had invested an enormous amount of money in the Clinton Foundation, Clinton speaking fees. They made millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars on the deal because they were behind that deal in the sale to Russia. And then Russia got 20% of our uranium. That is both a bribe and, to me, a gross violation of our national security. That's a straight-out bribe. Now, I can put 10 of these together, and if I'm back in the old days, like I did to Wall Street and like I did to white-collar criminals, as well as the mafia and the Colombia drug cartels, I could do a great RICO case here. Right. The RICO enterprise, the Clinton Foundation. It is a crooked enterprise from top to bottom. Go look at their record in Haiti.
Right.
When they say we do good work, you know who they hire? They hire their own people to do the work.
One Irish businessman ended up getting the Haitian contract when it came to wireless. But real quick, you also came here with a message. Something's changing. You're actually going to do ads. The Trump camp is actually going to do ads to the tune of $10 million.
Yes, right in the what we call the battleground states. Remember, she spent $200 million. Donald Trump, so far on ads, has spent zero.
Yeah.
And we are ahead in some national polls. We're tied and we're behind in some. And in the battleground states, we're either ahead, tied, or within striking distance. Spending no money.
Until?
Zero until
Has that been
now.
a mistake, though?
No, it hasn't been a mistake because you want to strike when the iron's hot, and this is the time to do it.
All right.
I mean, the reality is people haven't made up their minds solidly yet. And I think, in a way, you hold back, you hold back, you hold back, and it's like a horse coming from behind. And I like Donald Trump coming from behind. I like being in the position we're in, and I think these ads are going to make the difference. But really, more than anything else, it's his appearances.
$10 million
and the
ads,
excitement, and the excitement that it creates. She can't draw crowds like he does with that excitement.
They're going to be rolling
so
out in the battleground states. It's going to all happen today. When we